I am 80 years old and my time is running short. Before I go, I need to tell you the one truth about love that took me a lifetime to find. If you click away now, I promise you will keep breaking your own heart. Sit down. Put the phone down. Listen. I am 80 years old. I've spent 50 years as a husband and 30 as a father, priding myself on always being there for everyone. My time is thinning now, and I have no reason to lie. I've seen the strongest marriages crumble because they were built on the same mistake you're making. My credentials aren't in books. They are etched in the 72 years of regrets I've finally outlived. Sit still. This is how you stop the bleeding. If you are watching this, you are exhausting yourself trying to be everything to everyone. You are running on empty, yet you keep giving pieces of your soul away, hoping it's enough to make them stay. You think this constant self-sacrifice makes you a good person. It doesn't. It makes you a prisoner of your own kindness. The real reason you do it is the terrifying fear that if you stopped serving, you would be invisible. You are trying to buy love with your own depletion because you don't believe you are worthy without the work. I know. I spent 7 decades building a house for others while I shivered outside. I want to tell you about my wife, Evelyn. It was the winter of 1984, a Tuesday so cold the windows were frosted shut. I remember the smell of burnt pot roast and the heavy silence of a house that had grown used to me being a ghost. For 15 years, I believed a lie, that my love was measured in overtime hours and a healthy bank account. I thought if I provided everything, I was being the perfect husband. I was empty, exhausted, and bitter, but I wore that bitterness like a badge of honor. Then came the night that changed everything. I walked in at 11 p.m., my back aching, my heart like a stone. I found Evelyn sitting at the kitchen table, a single candle burning. She didn't look angry. She looked erased. She pushed a small, hand-drawn card toward me, something our daughter had made days ago. It said, "I wish Daddy was a person, not just a paycheck." In that moment, the cold brass of the door handle felt like it was freezing my hand to the spot. I realized I had spent a decade building a life they could enjoy, but I had become a man they couldn't love because there was nothing left of me to love. I was a hollow shell of providing. I had no joy, no presence, no self. I thought I was sacrificing for them, but I was actually robbing them of a husband who was actually alive. I stood there in that kitchen, the candle flickering out, and I realized I had won the world, but lost the only people who mattered because I didn't value my own soul first. Lesson 1. The oxygen mask principle. You must secure your own internal peace before you can help anyone else find theirs. Your soul is like a well. If you don't let it refill, you'll eventually be scraping the dry mud at the bottom just to give your family a single drop. If you ignore this, you will become a source of resentment rather than a source of love. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Lesson 2. The anchor's weight. The most important relationship you will ever have is the one you have with yourself when the lights go out. If you are a stranger to your own heart, your love for others will always be a performance, not a connection. Without this self-tether, you will drift into the storms of other people's needs until you break. Until you are enough for yourself, you will never be enough for anyone else. When I tell you to put yourself first, I am not telling you to become selfish. I am telling you how to become whole. You have spent a lifetime believing that your value is found only in your exhaustion. It isn't. You are allowed to say no. You have already paid enough in sleepless nights and silent resentment. Choosing yourself isn't an act of war against your family. It is the greatest gift of love you can offer them. They deserve a version of you that is alive, not just a version that is available. Take a breath. You are enough. Don't wait for a cold kitchen and a candle to flicker out before you finally find the man hidden inside the paycheck. Subscribe and join this community, not for my sake, but so you have a steady, honest voice in your ear, reminding you that you are already enough. I am tired now, and the clock is ticking louder every single day. I've told you my truth. The choice is yours. Now please, go be a person, not a paycheck.